actually, maybe I don't know about the surprise.
Well, if he didn't tell you, then it stays a surprise.
Okay.
So he's spooling up. Let's go now to Rogue. Rogue will take you through what's happening there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, midnight, Lieutenant Colonel Bogota. Lieutenant Colonel Bogota, call sign midnight, will be just demonstrating the Gripen aircraft. Okay, as he takes off here, the aircraft rotates at about 180 to 100, from 160 to 180 knots. He's going directly into a smear turn, accelerating to about 400 to 480 knots. Now, the Gripen aircraft is a fly-by-wire aircraft, and it's also got a twin canard support system, which also helps with aerodynamics over the aircraft. As he raises his nose for the 260 to 90 degrees, he'll increase altitude, and also when he comes back, he'll gain speed. Maneuvers like this are quite effective in air combat maneuvers, because in air combat maneuvers, you generally cross at high speed, and after crossing at high speed, you generally need to maneuver in order to get into the position for the kill shot. Okay, he's going to be coming across now. He's already accelerating. He's probably doing it about 420, correction, about 420. 500 knots. As members have noted, Delta wing aircraft, Delta cannot set up as he's maximum speed of people that don't know in the crowd, Mach 2 is twice. For those people that have seen the gun, you'll know that you can roll the quicker gun, you'll know that you can roll the quicker you can maneuver. He's reposition the aircraft. The African battle is attacking targets in hardened bases, and we attack troops in open, tanks, and etc. And that's the goal there. Very nice to have it back in the air. Very nice to fly it. The other role is quite an we've got a joint reconnaissance pod in the Gripen. With the digital joint reconnaissance pod, 20,000 foot, we can take a picture where if I take a picture of your wrist, I can see the time of the time of your watch. Okay, just did a high-speed pass now. He's going to do a roll into the loop. Well, the Gripen aircraft loops at a very tight circle. Unfortunately, I cannot give those figures as they are classified. The tighter your turn, the more you can turn inside your enemy. If you can turn inside your enemy, you can get weapons on target. Now we just did a high G barrel wing over. Now what he's trying to demonstrate here is how the speed of the Gripen can be changed from high speed and in a very short time back to low speed. And then from low speed and in a very short time back to high speed. Okay, he's coming over now from the left of the smear turn into the barrel roll. He's repositioning. And he's setting up for the low-speed pass, which we'll be doing from the south. As you can see, he's demonstrating the instantaneous turn rate of the Gripen. So, for example, if we're patrolling an airspace or a contested airspace and an enemy comes from the instantaneously pointing at the enemy, facing your enemy, and then going head-on with them.
So, Rogue, the cockpit is very...
Yes.
Remember, I was in Linköping, and they put me on the simulator.
Yes.
And I spent quite a bit of time there, and it was absolutely awesome.
Yes, you know, the Gripen is actually quite a gentleman's aircraft. It's actually quite a gentleman's aircraft. The cockpit is slanted back at a slight degree, and the controls are fly-by-wire controls. So you just
Yeah, I found that.
very big screen. Everything you can do throttle, hands and stick on throttle. You don't have to move your hands and touch displays to select weapons, to select different menus. Now he's doing the low speed fly
So
pass.
this is high alpha.
Yeah, this is a high alpha fly pass. He's at about 20 alpha at the moment, doing about 140 to 160 knots. Now, this type of profile that he used was used quite extensively during the World Cup. Now, during the World Cup, we're doing point